farms stay affordable and we keep farms farming and this nation fed. Thank you.
I don't think my grandfather could have imagined the pressures placed upon his grandchildren with the need to expand the family farm. Looking at the solutions that we've discussed today, though, I think he will be confident in the young farm cultural land. We talked about some important things today, being aware of the programs that are out there and the importance of education, the importance of relationships as we move forward to access that land which might not yet belong to us. And with the two-pronged approach, we talked about the root cause issue of the price of land and perhaps mitigating that with land trusts. I look forward.
They wouldn't be where they are today. And I think after our conversation this morning, we can all agree that relationships are at the heart of what we do and at the heart of our land. From listening to Kane talk about conservation easements, to John talking about creative land use, and Hayden.
Similar to Kane's family, my family originally homesteaded southern Utah roughly 150 years ago, and they had their own challenges to obtain the land necessary to make a living. And we face different challenges in the form of how we're going to acquire that and how we're going to afford it. And so while we didn't solve that problem today, I do feel like we took some very extremely productive steps and discussed some solutions that I do feel we can take back to our home states and start to implement. And that's by accessing and doing what Farm Bureau already does.
Now encouraged to engage in the Farm Bureau grassroots policy development process.
Ray Pianzik, Matt Feynman, Boone McAfee.
Thank you to our judges and timekeeper. We appreciate your help this morning. We would now like each competitor to make a brief statement.
And in my day job, I'm a practicing attorney. I run a nonprofit organization focused on federal land use policy and particularly federal.
I'm John Norwood from Rockingham County, North Carolina. My wife and I'm now the 5th generation on my family's farm, where my wife and we run an operation where we're direct to consumers with raising beef cattle. We really found our niche was selling to restaurants. We sell for beef, pork, and lamb to different restaurants. Thanks.
I was always kind of the quiet kid, FFA, IO to kind of get me out of that shell. But Kane Thurman from Jefferson, Georgia. If you know where the University of Georgia is, I'm about 20 minutes north of there. My wife Whitney is here, and she has been my coach, and having your spouse as your coach is the greatest blessing. And the other side of that is present as well. But she knows me super well and has been able to coach me through this process. So thank you, Whitney. We've got a little girl at home, and thank you to my parents for keeping her, and the Lord called meeting, it feels like. Was recently elected to the county board in Jackson County, and really look forward to digging in and showing everyone what agriculture is like. So thank you all for having us, and thank you for a fantastic discussion today.
Session. Please join me in a round of applause to show our appreciation to our outstanding sponsors. We appreciate general session will be held in Exhibit Hall 1 of the Henry G. Gonzalez Convention Center beginning at 11:30 a.m. There will be reserved seating for the final 4 discussion.